out of nowhere, they put a green beam on son's head and started blasting.
What's up, Don't Touch That family? Today, he's speaking about Konvy shooting situation. Before we talk about it, y'all, I'm glad JJ's well, Konvy's well, Michael's well, Loaf as well, and Chris.
And the driver.
And the driver as well.
Yes.
And everybody that was there at the moment. We just gonna bounce back and forth.
Okay.
I'm gonna say my parts. We got different parts. Okay?
We got different POVs.
So, first I'm gonna play the clip about what happened.
Oh. What the heck?
Basically, what I seen at the end of the stream, me and Konvy, like he said, we was waiting for Tismallah to get his Uber. The blonde date girl had already left. So Ashley getting her segments in, waiting for Tismallah to leave, and his Uber finally comes. I see Konvy's assistant come out the Uber, tell Tismallah, yo, your Uber's here. Tismallah gets in the Uber. This is when Konvy says, yo, thank you, Mr. Don't Touch That, for coming out, showing love, giving me my flowers, all that. But then Konvy gets in his car. Ashley gives my cameraman her car keys to go send it in her car, and I go to my car with eyes because we're about to do a YouTube video. You know what I'm saying? We're about to start the YouTube video up, and then all I hear is
I heard 2 at first, and then I heard like after that 3 fast ones.
Alright, so yeah, so she's right. So I heard like 2 shots, right? So I look back and I see Konvy's cameraman, Konvy. I only see them 2 run. I swear to God, I didn't see JJ and Loaf run.
I didn't see nobody.
She wasn't looking. I look back, right?
He has like 5% tints. Like I can't see nothing out his car, honestly. Right, all I know is I heard gunshots, and he trying to get. Car,
yeah,
like, let me tell you something first.
I'm trying to get out the car, right? And she's grabbing my hoodie like, was you crying? Be honest. She was crying, alright? So I'm like, yo, Konvy, you good? So all I see is Konvy running. So I get on my phone, call my cameraman that was in her car. I'm like, yo, like, get out of here. He calls me like, yo, I just seen people allegedly shooting. I'm just like, nigga, leave. You make a left, I make a left. People from Mdot's neighborhood start calling me. She starts saying me like, I want my car. I'm like, bro, it's a lot going on right now. Like, can you wait?
I just wanted my car though.
So she's bugging for her car now. She's yelling, I want my car. Why you trying to get out the car? I want my car. So eventually, I tell my friend, yo, get out this car and come in my car. So you can say your side before I get to the next part.
So basically, like, the beginning of what he said was true. He was waiting for Tismallah to get in his Uber. We all said our goodbyes. I got into the V first, gave my key to his cameraman. We in the car, bro. We literally are heating up the car because it's dumb cold. As soon as you're about to turn the camera on, all we heard was like gunshots, like 2 of them. And then we just heard like pop, pop, pop. I started getting low. And his first instinct is to hop out the car. I'm like, yo, like I'm holding him back, and I'm like, please drive off. I'm literally mad scared. I'm thinking the people that shooting is coming to our window. I swear to God, I look back and I seen like a little shadow. I'm like, oh my God, like can you please drive off? He's like, what you need? I think he got shot.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say, I thought the driver got shot because.
And I'm thinking to myself, like, what do you mean you think the driver got shot? You want to get shot? Like, let's go.
See, my first instinct is if somebody's getting shot that's in the area, I'm gonna make sure they steer you. I'm not missing save the day. But the driver,
you was moving like
his head down like this. So I'm like, yo, Ashley, the driver got shot. Instantly started crying. But then I see the driver drive through the park. What the f? So if it's shooting, why are you driving off instantly? What the f you driving off for? Would you just drive off if they shooting? The bullets are gonna start coming towards us. My shit is 5%. She want me to drive off the block. My just nothing but police cars driving. Now I'm gonna get pulled over. They gonna think, oh, he shot the whole parker.
No.
Fraud, bro.
You want to hop out the V to see what the hell was going on.
Exactly. I got you know what I'm saying?
To be nosy. And I'm thinking to myself, like, why is he trying to hop out the V? He want to get shot?
Nah, I don't want to get shot.
Yeah, you was moving like you want to get shot. He eventually did come out the car. He walked back. Like, he walked to the car. I guess he peed glass on the floor or whatever.
Exactly. I seen the glass. I said, yo, we out.
So then he came back into the V. So then that's when he called his cameraman. And then he told the cameraman to drive off. And in my head, I'm thinking to myself, like, oh my God, like, nobody's ever driven my car before. Like, so I'm thinking to myself, like, oh my God. And then on top of that, we in the X. Mad cops. Gunshot just happened. A black man.
He's not even black. He's light skinned.
Well, I don't care. I'm just thinking to myself, like, listen, I don't have time for them to see a guy in black in a fishbowl. First of all, like, no, that's my car. Like, there's no mail on that registry or whatever. I guess he was trying to, like, what was your friend saying? So somebody from my neighborhood called me like, are you okay? That's what he said. I said, yes, we're okay. He said, what happened? What's going on? I told him what's going on. He said, yo, just get out of there. Like, then boom, she gets in her car. Now, mind you, I'm scared to get out of my car. I don't want to step outside. The reason why I really stepped outside is because I seen 2 cops steps, walking, and I'm like, okay, but I'm safe.
She gets in her car, and then Konvy gave me a call back. He like, yo, come get me.
Mind you, y'all. When I got into my V, I don't want to sound insensitive, but you know, my end goal was to record. Like, you feel me? Like, he invited me out there, but my whole objective of the night was to film a YouTube video with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, being on stream was just an add-on. Not to say nothing, but I really care to be on. Because when I first initially got there, I went to the porch. I didn't even go to the camera. He's the one that told me to go on camera. I was just like, when I got in my car, I'm like, wait, are we still filming? He's like, yes. He's like, follow me. And that's why I was following him.
Alright, so I'm telling her follow me. I'm trying to make sure everybody's sturdy. I'm telling her relax. Actually, glad what's going on. Cool. Like, I'm just chilling. Like, at this point, the shots went off.
Oh my God, yeah. When I was asking for my car, he was like, bro, you about to get me pulled over.
Exactly, bro. Like, I'm not gonna say the car driver. I got a sedan, and it's 5% tinted all around. I have dreads. I wear all black. I wear sweatshirts all the time. So imagine me driving around where a shooting just happened. I normally get pulled over because of my tints. Imagine they pull me over, flash, like, oh yeah, put your hands up. They just back up their G's on me. Like, did you just do what you? No, bro. So I called Konvy. Like, wait, was sturdy. He like, bro, I'm hiding behind a fence. I'm at a dead end. I'm like, bro, what, bro? Like, come out. He like, no, I'm not moving. Like, he fake panicking, right? And my son was on that mentally because he knew what to do. He got low. He waited for me to pick him up. So he had no sneakers on, right? So I'm calling. I'm like, bro, I'm flipping the camera. I'm coming out the car. Like, where are you? And I see the nigga run off. This nigga, I never seen no man run.
No, I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't
my
funny.
son really ran dumb
But
fast to the car.
I was looking like when he came to the car. I'm like, what the fuck?
Came no feeds.
Like,
I ain't
and then
gonna
I have to think to myself like, why is he outside? Like, I don't care. Like, I don't know why he was just outside. Like, that shit.
I wouldn't do no shit like that. The nigga not a
I feel like in that moment you gotta be selfish, and I feel I say that because no shade, Konvy, you was moving selfish. You got out of there, and you left your bros in the deli gang. So you was moving like Captain Save.
Nah, I was moving.
He was moving like Captain Save himself. So you all that was just too much.
You figure to think about it. Like, first of all, he said Mdot had called him. We leaving a nigga no freaky. He done just treated me and bro right. You know what I'm saying? Like he held it down. Like he didn't make me pay for nothing. Made sure I was sturdy. I made sure he was sturdy. It's like the only thing I could do was just make sure he's safe. He's not from my city. I'm the only nigga from the Bronx besides Mdot and his people. Nobody else is from the Bronx there. Not even my cameraman. He from CT. So when that happened, I said, yo, Konvy, are you sturdy? I made sure it was good. I'm like, yo, where the bros at? He's like, just go. Like, I'm gonna make sure they good. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own opinion. Like, he probably wasn't. But
he did
at that time, bro, like, he thinking this.
He did make sure they was good. Because at the end of the day, you gotta realize this is a big streamer. He's not from out here. He probably thought that shit was targeted towards him. Because I was already upstairs. So he's probably thinking in my head, like, nah, that shit was just targeted towards me. I almost lost my life. Nigga, he's panicking. Nigga, he's saying just get out the area. For me. And then later on, he definitely sturdied them up and shit. But yeah, he ain't do bad.
Targeted towards him. Niggas know you in the stream too. Like, you don't know it's targeted towards you.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we was in a V. You wanted to stay there, help next month. Like, get us out of here.
Listen. All right, look, you can say it's dick riding. You can say it's dick riding.
I'm not saying it's dick riding. I never came out.
I'm just saying, like,
I feel like you was being real.
I would have did it for anybody.
Situations and like.
That's what I can say. Mr. Don't Touch That would have did that for anybody. I can't lie. That's just the type of nigga he is. I'm a real nigga. That is the type of nigga he is, gang. I'm a real nigga. Like,
the way you moved was like how you move for your bro. No shade, Konvy's not your bro. You met him and you moving like if it was like Zay or somebody. You know, like I can tell. You feel me? I didn't know the entirety of the thing. Like, honestly,
you were trying. Why? If the shots already went off, that means that they gone, gang. They not still looking around Forest trying to. Gang, if they do shots, they got low. It's NYC, gang. You know nobody's staying there for that long. The boys are gonna come. So, of course, he's gonna look around and make sure the boys are sturdy. You fake China.
See, what I thought was they heard gunshots. I didn't even know it was toward them. Like, I didn't know it was to them.
So then, after I picked up Konvy, ran to my car, we get in the car, he just started saying, yo, just drive.
No, he got in the car, cameraman came in my car. So I'm thinking, okay, bet, like, he finna drop off, somewhere, back to the black truck or whatever. We driving some more, he's like, oh, follow me. I'm following him or whatever. Then me and the cameraman, we just interviewed, we talking about the situation and shit like that. And he called me, talking mad calm. I knew it was some bullshit, like, I really knew it was some BS. He said, yo, Ashley. I'm like, what happened? At the light, big flag come out. I gotta take Konvy home. Just like, okay. And at that moment, I was very, very heated.
What do you mean you're very, very heated? A nigga just got grazed in his head. Ash baby, I hope you're joking. A nigga just got grazed in his head and you're saying you're mad because you wanted to record Ash baby. Like, you can't record tomorrow. You have a car, you could drive. Both of you niggas have a car. that could both film tomorrow.
As a me, like the way my program in my head, like if I plan something, I want that shit to go as planned. Like it just pisses me off when it.
So even if a nigga almost died in GTA, your ass baby, you bugging. I'm a cute bug, you bugging. You bugging.
It doesn't. Like I feel like a robot in my head. So then he called me like 20 minutes after that, or like no, like 15
She posted a video? She posted a video? What video she posted?
minutes after that. I wasn't happy. I thought I was mad because he did all that Captain Saber Man shit. That's not why I was mad. I was mad because I didn't get my video.
I made my camera.
Yo, I'm gonna click up the video. I'm gonna keep it a buck. You fake blowing my shit. A nigga almost passed away in GTA RP, and you say you mad because you didn't get your video? Yo, Ash baby, I hope you joking.
I can't get in my car because he was on some like, yo, drive me home type of vibe. Like, so I'm like, I bet, like, I'm not gonna make her take another toll to Jersey.
I was never doing that.
And then back to where you stay at. So it was just like, yo, let me get this shit over with. We in the VA, I'm shouting up a Konvy. Like, he's literally like picking up 1,000 calls. Like, I even see Aiden Rose call a nigga. Like, I asked him a couple questions. And I'm just like, damn, like.
How did it feel?
Nigga, Mr. Don't Touch That. I could have booked this nigga. Yo, this nigga's a nice nigga. This nigga's got a call with anybody. Nigga could have booked this nigga.
I didn't say nothing.
Oh.
I was literally just like.
You should just like touch that.
I was picking up phone calls. Cause niggas were calling me too, but it was a lot. I ain't gonna lie. The shit with Mdot was just like what he said was valid too. Like everybody has their own valid reason to how they feel.
Okay, let's talk about Mdot.
Mdot said we should have left, and that's respectable. Like.
No, yeah, and I 100% agree with that. But listen, like, I don't know if y'all can tell, but I'm not from the Bronx. Like, if y'all can tell that, if y'all don't, I'm not from the Bronx. So, respectfully, I don't remember when Mdot left. I don't remember the whole interaction when he dapped up, what up, whoop-de-whoop, and none of that. I don't remember that. All I know is that he wasn't there no more.
That's a fact.
Just because he wasn't there, I never thought to myself and be like, oh, he gone, let me leave. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't.
I'm gonna chill on a New York City Bronx Projects parking lot without the niggas that's from this block. I could have been from Jersey. If I could be from New York right now. I could have been from Jersey. If I go to California and I step on a block that I know has something to do with guns, drugs, and money, and people passing away, I'm gonna think twice about being over there once it hits dark. I don't give a fuck if it's 6 p.m. Once it hits dark, I'm gonna be aware of my surroundings on, I'm not from this side of town. Should I really be over here right now? Especially without any security? Okay. So you're basically saying, you know what? Let's risk let's risk potential of somebody coming through here, mistaking us for somebody else because I'm focused on my video. Or we could drive off, go get something to eat, or go back to my crib, or go back to my crib and stay in a car and record a video. You didn't have to record the video on my block. Ash my son, but you just fake like, what are you saying, Ash? She's a girl, she don't be thinking. I know plenty, nigga, my mother, all my dead means, my mother is not staying on a block past 8 p.m. if she's not with the niggas that's from that block. Simple as that. It doesn't matter if she's a female. I know plenty of females who's on point more than niggas. Believe it or not. You chatting.
Today, I mean, I'm worried about what he doing. So whatever he doing, that's what I'm doing. So I just feel like if I didn't think that way, and I'm from New York, a nigga that's not from New York is not going to feel like, oh yeah.
Cap, cause when I spoke to Loaf told me he didn't want to stay there. Loaf told me he thought to himself, yo, Mdot's not with us, maybe we should leave. That's what Loaf told me, and Loaf is from fucking Cali. The good side of Cali. There's no good parts of New York, believe it or not. Niggas say good parts of New York. You could be in a good part of New York and run into a bad New Yorker. There's no such thing as a good part of New York. Manhattan is not even a good part of New York.
let me get off this block. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel
That's
like that's just, I just feel like if Mdot, not saying that he knew anything, but I'm saying like if he felt like niggas should just dip, he should be like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm out of here, y'all should leave.
You want to know what my words was to Mr. Don't Touch That? This is how unselfish I am. This is how unselfish I am. Listen to this. I didn't even say this on TikTok because I didn't feel like I needed to really speak on the situation. But look, cool. Let me tell y'all how unselfish I am. When we was all in the parking lot, we didn't start nowhere. We didn't start nowhere near the parking lot. We was in a basketball course on the other side of the projects. Cool. When we start going to the lot, the bros is tapping me like, yo, Dot, we about to spin off. It's getting late. Y'all doing y'all videos. We about to spin off, Dot. Are you sure you want to stay out here? You know what I said? Yeah, I'm going to make sure they sturdy and shit before I leave and shit. So they like, I bet. You out here by yourself, so just be on point. You know what I said to myself? In the back of my head, I'm like, damn. If I stay out here with the streamers and YouTubers, I'm putting myself at risk, jail-wise and death-wise. Because if I see somebody who I know, God be with me. You feel what I'm saying? Put it like that. But you know what I did? I'm like, I could have been like, yo, don't leave me. Like, But the bros had to leave. So you know what I did? I could have been on some straight like, yo, the bros are going upstairs. I'm going upstairs. No. I put my life on the line. Not saying it like as if I knew that was going to happen. But I'm just saying like me even staying outside is a risk. So me basically, I put my life on the line to make sure my son Mr. Don't Touch That guy's content. My son Konvy got his content. And to make sure that they was all safe before I left. Simple as that. When we went to the parking lot, I did a promo. I stood to watch Miss Konvy and them get in their truck. I stood to watch Mr. Don't Touch That get his video, and they went in their cars. Before I left, Mr. Don't Touch That asked me. I don't remember word for word, but he asked me, he like, yo, Dot, your bros is leaving. You staying out here? I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure y'all sturdy and shit. This is exact words. I said, yeah, I'm gonna make sure y'all sturdy and shit before I go upstairs and shit. You know, I'm not really, feel me, trying to stay outside for too long, but I'm gonna just make sure y'all sturdy. Cool. He's telling me, believe it or not, Mr. Don't Touch That is telling me, yo, spin off. Like, he's telling me, like, nah, that's not even a good idea, spin off. I'm like, I'm sturdy, bro. I show him I'm sturdy. He like, I bet, fuck it, we sturdy. Cool. Niggas get their content. I tell Mr. Don't Touch That, yo, niggas about to spin off. Like, I'm telling him myself, yo, I'm about to spin off. So, if I'm saying, what you about to do? I ain't telling him spin off. I said, what you about to do? He said, oh, for me, once you go upstairs, we spinning off. So I'm like, I bet, cool. Like, for me, I guess he wanted to top it up with Konvy a little bit too. So boom, I dap him up. I dap all them niggas up. I walk past them, and Mr. Don't Touch That walks me to my building. You can see in the Twitch, like he fake walk me to my building. So I dapped him up. I'm like, good looking, twin. Be safe. I love you. Call my phone. Like, I love you too. I bet. So I go, cool. He go back to his shit. My intentions was, they left already. I didn't go upstairs and click on the stream. If y'all saw what I did. I got upstairs, called the female, and I was on the phone with the female, just chopping it up. Nigga. That's why when I was like, oh, they playing defense? Like, after you heard the shots, because I'm thinking they left. That's what I had in my mind. Like, oh, nah, they left. Because in my mind, there's no reason for them to be there. Like, you know how I think? I think like this. If I'm a nigga who's not from the Bronx or New York, I'm not gonna stay in a bad area. This is how I think. Niggas, certain niggas who's not from New York, when they come to New York, they be scared. Not to say it like that, but they be scared around New Yorkers. So once they get what they gotta get done, they get the fuck up out of there. Because they know, like, nah, something bad could happen. So, in my mind, this how I'm thinking. I'm thinking on some, like, they was fake going, because they was already nervous to come to my block. What am I dead? I can show you the text messages. Konvy was asking me, like, you sure you want to do this on your block? You sure you want to do this on your block? You sure you want to do this on your block? And I had to tell him, like, yo, Konvy, gang, what am I dead? As long as I'm out there, gang, nothing is going to happen to you, gang. What am I dead? As long as we out there and we with you with me, gang, nothing's going to happen to you on my block. What am I dead? The fuck? And that's how they came to my block. So him texting me that, I'm already knowing, like, okay, so they're going to be scared as soon as I leave. So as soon as I leave, I know they're going to spin off. I'm just thinking that's common sense. I don't know. I don't know. I thought that was just common sense to me. And this is not about Konvy. I'm replying to Ass Baby. This is not about Konvy. I'm speaking about Ass Baby. That's just common sense. And you from New York. Ass Baby, you are from New York. You've been to projects. I seen you do videos in projects. You never, ever stood in a projects without nobody from that projects. Ever. When you went to Queensbridge, you was not chilling in Queensbridge without the Queensbridge niggas. So why would you want to do that here? Niggas be picking and choosing, bro.
Just like that.
I mean, he fake with Senor. He out there. I mean, like I said, I nobody thought this would happen. Like, it's like 1 in a million.
Exactly. He said he was out of there. Exactly my point. Mr. Don't Touch That. That's why he just paused. That's exactly why he just paused. Because look, forget about that. Konvy makes money. I'm not even gonna say how much he makes, because I don't know how much he makes. Konvy makes money. Konvy had a big ass chain on. You see how I got my chain on? You see how I had my chain on outside? And I don't play that. I watch all my surroundings when I got my chain on. Konvy had a chain on. Even if it wasn't on somebody, even if this nigga chat. Even if somebody wasn't to spin. In my head, I'm thinking, yo, he's gonna spin off because he has a fucking chain on. In my head, I'm thinking like, yeah, he got his chain on and shit. He's not gonna want to stay in a fucking projects after night with his fucking gold chain on. Why would he? That's how I'm thinking in my head. Like, he got every reason to spin off. That's just how I would think if I was him. Yo, I got my chain on. I don't got no security with me. I only got a couple streaming niggas with me. If a nigga run up on me right now trying to rob me, I'm gonna have to give it up, because what I'm gonna do to defend myself. That's how I think. I'm not walking around the Bronx with no G on me with my chain out. What? I don't give a fuck if it was tucked.
It would happen, but
That's a fact.
I'm not, for me, like what he said, a lot of people bash him for that. It's just like, when we chill with him, we know what it comes with. The vibe was vibing. That's what we.
And I don't like that, bro. I hate when niggas try to do that, bro. What am I? That's why I go so hard about this situation game, because word of my dead. Anytime a nigga is with me, word of my dead, I make sure they 38, gang. 38 as in like sturdy. Feel me? Word of my dead. Anytime I chill with Mr. Don't Touch That, he tell me like, yo, sturdy, gang. Word of my dead is here, gang. Word of my dead, you sturdy. Like, you sturdy, gang. Word of my dead, that's why you think Mr. Don't Trust That trust me enough to come to my block like that, gang. Anytime Mr. Don't Touch That with me, he know he's sturdy, gang. He know if anything happen, he know, nigga, I'm put myself first, gang. Word of my dead. Like, if I was with Konvy and that situation would have happened, word of my dad, Mr. Don't Touch That, no, I would have put myself first. Like, I gotta do what I gotta do. I know what I signed up for. Like, shit like that, gang. Word of my dad. I don't give a fuck about niggas on the outside looking in, gang. Cause word of my dad, anybody who chill with me, gang, anybody know, fuck this rabbit shit, gang. When it's time to, I know what I signed up for, gang. It is what it is, gang. Word of my dad. Like, it just is what it is, gang.
Niggas must have forgot what the fuck niggas do at the back on the outside. The woke up, creep, go flock on the outside. Bro, jack the hit, we ain't feeding for pops. 6 4 calorie, leave with the